Okay, we have successfully checked for the email address. Now it's time to check for the password, if the password is correct or not. To check for the password, we need to make a query. Okay, so now let's make a query. I'm gonna say result. I'm doing this in one step, so to make it simple, MySQL I query. First we need to provide connection, and then we need to provide our query. I'm gonna say select password, because we only need password. We just want to check the password, if the password is accurate or not. Select password from users where email is equal to the email that user gave us. Okay, select password from users where email is equal to this. Okay, now it's time to get the password. Retrieve, I think I spelled that wrong. Retrieve password is equal to, now we're gonna use MySQL I fetch a sock. You can use MySQL fetch array if you like, but I'm gonna use MySQL fetch a sock. This is basically returns the associative array. Okay, now we're gonna check for the password. Okay, it will give us the password. Now it does not contain the password, it contains the password in this form. Retrieve password. This contains the password. Okay, because this is in the associative array, like I said, it will return the associative array. It will become the associative array, and it will contain all the fields that are in the database, but in this case it will contain only password field, because we are only getting password. And if you type all, it will contain all the values: password, first name, last name, etc. Okay, now it's time to check for the password. Now if you remember, we saved the password in MD5 hash. Okay, MD5 hash, it means we need to convert the password that user give us in MD5. Okay, just I'm gonna type if MD5 into password, this one right here, equals this. I'm gonna cut this, I'm gonna paste in here. If this equal case sensitive, if you remember from the sign up system. Okay, if password equals that we are retrieving from the database, then what we're gonna do, we're gonna say error equal to we are actually checking if this does not match which is what is from the database. Okay, if password does not match, then what we need to do, we need to write not equals. Okay, then we will say password is incorrect. Okay, for example, if user enters the correct email, it will come here, and here we are running a query and retrieving the password, and then we will converting that password which user giving us, and converting it in MD5, and checking if it matches with the password that is in the database. But if does not match, we will say password is incorrect. Okay, and in the else part we will log the user in, we will sign the user in. Okay, so let's check this out if it works. I'm gonna refresh. Okay, this is the email. I'm gonna type some rubbish. Password is incorrect because I typed some. Now I'm gonna write the correct password that I entered. It's gonna say nothing. Because password matches. Okay, you can see something here that password match, but we don't want to say that. Nobody says, no website say that, but for checking purposes, let us check what it says. password is correct. Okay, let's refresh it. Continue. Password is correct. Okay, so it's working good. This thing is working good. You can also create a function for this. Check password, check underscore password, and give it two values, email and connection, and it will check the password. Okay, you can do that if you like, but I'm not doing that. I'm just doing this in here. I wrote the function for email exists just to demonstrate how functions work. Okay, and how we can separate the functions in another file. Okay, now you can create function of anything if you like. Now email exists function, we will also use this function email exists in our sign up system. This same function, we don't need to create it again. We will use this same function. We don't need to write any of the code again. We will use this function in sign up system, okay, at the end. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. We are successfully validating the email and password if it exists in our database. Now in the else part here, we will sign the user in because his password and email are both are correct in this here in this part. Okay, now in this else we will sign the user in. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.